Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Open Mic Challenge Championship Round. We made it here. This has been incredible. This started off as a 6-week online music competition to raise money for breast cancer research and awareness, and it's grown into something more over the last 6 weeks here. That it's been incredible to watch. And a big reason for doing this is that we started this after I found out my mother was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer earlier this year in May. And I couldn't sit by and do nothing. And complaining to Ashley about it, we decided let's figure out what we can do. And so we put together this competition as a way to help raise money, as a way to have my mom have something to watch and be a part of as she's going through treatment. And we brought the family in and said, let's do this together. So we've been running this, and it's been going really well. So we've gotten it down. We went from our top 6, we've narrowed it down, top 8. We're down to the last 2 musicians of this entire thing. And in terms of raising money for the competition, we're also doing really well.
Yeah.
Anything over $400, I was cool with. Like I thought,
yeah, definitely.
I thought $250
can
was
go
nice.
a long way. So
Yeah.
$1,755 is amazing.
We put 20,000 out there because we're gonna dream big, right? Why wouldn't we? I don't understand why we wouldn't do that. So 7055, where we're at, we're gonna have votes still coming in tonight from all this, as well as donating on the site. You can go through at our GoFundMe, which you can reach through the donate button. Some wonderful people have already donated through there, independent of voting. Thank you. This all helps. What a beautiful world.
It is.
All right, so another thing we're doing with all this was, it's not just about how much money we raise as part of this competition, but the thing we wanted to look at as well was, can we create a system? Can we create something that actually lets other people run their own open mics and have this as part of their own community? And I think we kind of figured it out.
We have a process.
Yeah.
We have a platform. We have a way of doing it. So if anyone wants to do it, it doesn't have to be music. It can be comedy. It can be talent show. It can be whatever you want. It can be just your group of friends. So feel free to reach out.
But team up. Email you.
Yep.
And let's find out what can happen with all this. So tonight's schedule. The top 2 perform right now. That's actually up to the schedule. I didn't do anything else for the schedule. That's everything.
That's what a championship round is.
So we have Catalina and Nicholas Runkle with this whole battleground of the last few weeks that we've narrowed it down to amongst all the voting to see who would be going through. And we do have some amazing guest judges this evening. Let's bring the first one out. Barbie, please come back out here. You've been an absolute delight to have on every week on this. I can't imagine doing this without you. That just thank you for your insight, for everything. And let's have you come on off and say hi.
Come on out, karaoke monster.
Is that possible? Is that possible, Barbara? These must be the side effects.
Usually she's so talkative.
Of
I don't know what's
monstering.
going on.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back to that. So another part of tonight was I did want to ask some family to be a part of this as well. And so with that, I did ask my brother and his family to come out, as well as asking my little sister to be here. And I don't think my little sister actually made it. I know she was having some problems with signal and trying to stick around. But Mikey, Cheyenne, Stephanie, thank you all for being here this evening.
Hi.
You can come off mute.
Alrighty.
Hi, guys.
All right. How's the competition been? Have you been watching? Have we seen some of the episodes?
I've seen half of them.
50%. That's good.
Yeah.
Just life and being busy and stuff like that, and I wasn't able to catch a couple of the first ones all the time. So
Okay. You've seen this. You know what we're doing. You keep getting the emails about the performers, everything. Is there anything you guys want to say to the performers of this?
No, I think I thought it was really cool how much you did and created, and everyone that has performed, I thought did fairly well. And waiting to see the last two.
All right. It'll be a good night. Thank you, brother man. Always
Later.
seeing you. So we're just further apart now, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Love you.
Love you too.
I don't know why we had Barbie up this whole time, but let's bring up our second guest judge this evening, Chris Way.
Yes, Chris Way.
Chris Way, please come on in here.
Chris is back.
Hi.
So he was our
How's it going?
How are you?
Good. I have to apologize. I'm sitting on the patio. I was like, it's a summer night. It's way too nice to be indoors. So if it's getting darker and I change my background, I apologize. But thank you for inviting me back. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, we loved you so much on the first show, so we needed to have you back. I think I actually asked you back like another time before this. I'm so
I think you did, and I was out of town or something. I felt bad. I was already booked. But I am so excited to be here tonight for the finale and so excited to see these amazing two performers.
Woo!
It should be good. So one of the things, I don't know if you knew this, Chris, we've been doing is we've been going through every week, and every time someone votes, we're putting different facts in when they vote about kind of how the money goes in ACS, what it helps, which is always one of my big questions that I never understood what happens when I donate to an organization. So I did ask Ashley to pull some of these together.
Yeah, so I have a few facts. So you guys have been seeing them every week. Once you vote, you get an email, and I'll just name a few of them. So $65 could help provide a breast cancer patient with one-on-one peer support from a caring, trained volunteer, and that's through our Reach to Recovery program.
We have $50 tonight. Someone donated $50 tonight on GoFundMe.
Yes. And then $350 could provide wigs for 5 patients in treatment. So it's crazy to put it in that perspective and see how a little bit goes such a long way. And with that being said, I would also like to introduce my partner in crime at ACS, Raquel Nunez. Raquel, if you want to come on out, she works on the Making Strides event with me at the American Cancer Society. So her and I are totally pink all year round planning this amazing event and raising awareness. So Raquel, I invite you to, say anything you would like on behalf of the American Cancer Society in this competition.
Thank you, Ashley. And I think, the thing that I want to express more than anything is that I'm really appreciative of the open mic community dynamic duo, Ashley and Joe. I've had the privilege of observing the open mic community grow from an idea to a physical manifestation of their love for music, artistry, community, each other, and of course, Mama Martin. I'm sorry, I don't want to cry. I just think it has been such an honor to watch the evolution of this entire project, and to know that it has a life beyond this is inspiration, especially in these challenging times. I'd also like to thank, on behalf of Chicago Strides and the American Cancer Society, all the judges. Big shout out to the musicians who've rocked the mic. Y'all have killed it. I feel that you're all a true representation of courage and really representing that Chi-Town has that vitamin C, that nourishment. And so, I think that's one of the things that appealed the most about, the open mic community is that you're focused on the local artist, and it's a beautiful upliftment. And as of today, you all are officially Pink Warriors, so you're a part of the Strides movement. What?
Thank you.
And yes, absolutely. Everybody's indoctrinated. And so I would just invite you to please, connect with us, stay plugged in, connect with Ashley and Joe, and know that this is going to continue on. And I just look forward to seeing all of you live in action in the physical world. And again, thank you all for your support, and I appreciate y'all so much.
Thank you,
Thank you, Raquel.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't start getting teary on us. It's all emotional. All right. Thank you for being here, Raquel. Awesome to have you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I feel like we brought you on and then we kicked you back out right away, but can you tell everyone a little bit about who you are? Let's refresh.
Yeah.
In case people don't know you. This is before.
Yeah. Well, and I have to say, Joe, I know Raquel just turned her camera off, but I also have the honor of working with Raquel on a few committees at ACS. And Ashley, it's been a pleasure working with you, partnering with this initiative as well. So I'm lucky to work with such amazing colleagues. But I work for the American Cancer Society as well as Ashley and Raquel. I work with our Associate Board of Ambassadors, our Young Professionals Board. So as you can imagine, managing 165 young professionals who are just itching for socialization and are so used to their happy hours and whatnot, this has definitely been a trying time. But beyond just the lacking the social aspect, the American Cancer Society is really, it's going through a tough time. We're projecting a revenue loss of at least $200 million this year. Our research funding is being threatened to be cut by at least 50%. That's nearly a whole generation's worth of research that could be lost. And these are just regressions in the fight against cancer that we can't afford to face. So it's taking innovative ideas like this. It's taking us all working together. It doesn't matter what vertical you work in at ACS. It doesn't matter what you do professionally outside of ACS. We all have to come together to make sure that the fight against cancer moves forward and not backwards. So thanks for having me here and looking forward to continuing this fight together.
Chris,
Thank
we
you,
will
Chris.
see you in a little bit. Thank you for being here. All right, and then Ashley, so Chris touched on a couple of things there, just about like how difficult it is to be fundraising through COVID. Like, has it been hard for you to get?
It has been. This is very unprecedented time, and it's never happened in history. So it's taking everyone a lot of adjustment. And fundraising can be very difficult when you're taking out of your norm. Usually you have like a bake sale or a kickoff party. You're used to seeing people in person. But I also think that when there's a cause that you're extremely passionate about, you find a way, even through, whatever situation you're in or whatever the environment is, you find a way. And I think a perfect example of that is the open mic. You're clearly passionate about this and you want to do this for your mom and it means a lot to you. And you made it happen. And I feel like other people have that passion too. So it's not impossible. You can still work towards your dreams. And this is an incredible thing. So
That's why I'd love to encourage people just to get involved, reach out, just drop Ashley a line and just say, hey, I like what that was. Keep me in mind for something in the future. And hopefully we can get going with that. So, all right. You're beautiful. Thank you for everything you're doing. All right. So we've got this whole thing going on tonight. If you guys know about this, we have 2 performers who've been competing for the last 5 weeks. And they're going to play some music. So I'm going to have Nick and Kat, please come on out here. And you've been at this when you signed up for this. Over 6 months ago now. Is that we were thinking, I'm going to commit to this every Wednesday night for 6 weeks, and now you've been here every Wednesday night for 6 weeks. Just thank you to both of you. Nicholas, you look fantastic. I love the bow tie. Catalina, wonderful as always. Everyone's looking good. It actually worked.
I know.
It worked. Everyone looks so fantastic. Thank you. All right. So, you've seen each other now every week. Nick, I'm going to start with you. Is there a performance of Catalina's that just really, really you've loved the most over these last few weeks?
I have enjoyed every one of Catalina's performances, just blown away each and every week. But I think my favorite, it was original Bottleneck. It was at the week of 5 performers. I really loved that one the most. I can't really tell you why. It stuck out. It really did.
Because she wrote it.
It's got to be what it is, right? The first original you did? I don't remember.
All right. And Catalina, Nick's been here every week, giving his best, having people tune in, having people vote. Why do people love Nick Runkle?
I don't know what's not to love. So, honestly, every single performance, I feel like, Nick, you always thank everyone before you start and are very grateful and gracious, and it is just always very nice to see and hear. And I think like that's just such a great way to like have this like open mic, and also just your songs are awesome. I really liked the one last week, and just like hearing the first song you ever wrote was cool. And then to like hear some of your other songs that are like more recent, earlier in the earlier weeks, it's been cool.
Awesome. All right, and then Nick, what are you going to start doing on Wednesdays now?
Holy cow, that's such a good point. You know, I'm going to keep this up. I'm going to play every Wednesday whether anyone's watching or not. I'm going to keep sharing my music as much as I can because this has inspired me to do that again.
Yes, absolutely love it. Catalina, how do people find it? How do people find you? If they want to follow you, if they want to come see you when we can start going back out in public again, how do they find you?
I have an Instagram and Facebook that I think's on like the website, and a YouTube channel. So all my stuff's on there, and I'll make sure to update when I have another show.
All right, sounds fantastic. So we have some clips coming up from the two of you before you perform later, but good luck to both of you. Excited to have you both here. Thank you.
Thanks.
So I think we're gonna try and bring Barbie back,
Yeah,
let's find out if that works.
We had some technical.
Did I do it?
There you are.
There she is.
Dude, I don't know why. Okay, so it's obviously like only half my internet, but my computer crapped out. Ooh, I got to put my thing back on. I don't know how ladies did this in the 20s. I am stifling hot right now with this freaking thing on. Expensive clothes, cheap champagne. Should put it on my business card. Hi, guys.
Hi, Barbie. Barbie, what are you most excited for this evening?
Oh my goodness. I feel I'm putting the good juju out there. I feel like we're gonna raise a whole lot of money for a super good cause. I feel like I look beautiful for your mother, which is all that matters to me. I don't care about the rest of you. No offense. And I hate that this is on my phone. I was so used to being on my computer. First world problems, I guess. Right? I'm excited.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. And then, actually, I think we're ready.
Yeah, I think we're.
Are we doing this?
Had the opportunity to meet with both Kat and Nick last week after the top 3 show. So got to know them a little bit better and find out what, kind-hearted people they are, and more about their music and how their music heals. So it was so interesting learning from them. So we put together some videos. Kat is our first performer tonight, so I hope you all enjoy her journey, and then we will invite her on to perform 2 Worlds.
Day night.
having fun. I'm very surprised that I did make it to the last round, so I'm just gonna enjoy it.
I'm not surprised. I am not surprised.
Oh, where do you go? Where do you go? Oh, where do you go? Where do you go? Now that you're alone.
So I would say my number 1 favorite artist is Hozier. Because
I saw you with him. You met him.
I met him
on your Instagram.
The highlight of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to his Lollapalooza after show concert, and there was only a few hundred people because it was like one of the like hidden the after hours concerts. And I was like, if I'm gonna meet him, this is my chance. So I stood outside afterwards and got to meet him, and it was amazing.
He's on a wire. It looks ugly, but it's clean. Oh, mama, don't fuss over me. Wait, she tells me I'm hers and she is mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine.
That's crazy. How do you write a song? Like, just curious, does it start off as like the music in your head or the lyrics?
For me, mostly it's like a line or like a couplet or something that just like I just think of and then write it down. And like sometimes it's usually easier for me to write the verses than the chorus.
But I'm stuck in a bottleneck. Got my feelings over you.
What advice do you have for Nicholas?
Ooh.
You
No,
get to
just
critique him now.
no.
I'm asking him the same question about you. So.
I would say no critiques. I really like how what he should continue doing is I really like how in the beginning of all his performances he thanks everyone, and I think that's so nice.
How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and nothing to say? Make me an angel that's from a company.
This is a picture of my mom and I. I'm definitely really proud of her. She had a stroke 6 months ago and has been doing such a good job of recovering and getting better, and I'm just really proud of her and her dedication and just always having a positive attitude about it.
Leaving this living is just a hard way to go.
Like I love every single time like I work a show, because it's all the musicians are like so talented, and it's kind of cool being on the other side too and getting to like set up the show and like greeting the guests or like emceeing for the night. Like that's stuff that we'll do a lot of the time.
Can say whatever I wanted to. Then I walked off you. Then I walked off and me.
What have you learned over the past 6 weeks in this competition?
I think I've learned that there's a lot of really good local Chicago musicians, and it's been cool because I've gotten to like virtually connect with a lot of them, which has been so awesome. Just learning more about all the, I don't know, like cool songs and cool like things that all those musicians are doing, and I think it's just been a really unique thing that I look forward to like every week. I'm like, oh, it's Wednesday, like something to look forward to.
All right, Catalina will be performing Two Worlds, which is an original that she wrote. Take the floor.
All right.
Can you reach into my eyes? Can you pluck this little piece of light? I'm sailing, sailing, sailing. Undress me with your eyes. This coronation ends tonight. I'm sailing, sailing, sailing. Oh, I'm lost at sea. This is all useless to me. Come and find me, find me, find me. When your hearts feel plenty and mine is scavenged so deep, come and find me, find me, find me. Well, they say you're either dying or you're living. Well, I feel I'm both. Well, they say you're either trying or you're failing. In this life, I'm both. I'm both. entrenched in oceans deep to find what real means to me. I'm soaring, soaring, soaring. Steady as the willow tree, just learning to lean into the breeze. Soaring, soaring. Oh, I'm lost at sea. This is all useless to me. Come and find me, find me. Well, your hearts feel plenty, and mine is scavenged so deep. Come and find me, find me, find me. Well, they say you're either dying or you're living. Well, I feel that I'm both. Well, they say you're either trying or you're failing. In this life, I'm both. I'm both. Oh, I'm both. Oh, I'm both. Oh, I'm they say you're either trying or you're failing in this life. Oh, in this life, I'm both.
So I was working with Ashley to help put together some of that video. She did so much of it that I can't believe how big of a Catalina and Nick Runkle fan Ashley has become. She knows all of the words. She knows every part, and then fought me at so many parts when we were editing the video to be like, no, you leave it in her chorus.
I was like,
That
no,
chorus
I
stays
like
in
when
there.
she hits that.
I love the video. It was great.
Catalina, that was beautiful, as is everything else we just saw with what you've been doing week after week. So I will turn it over. Chris Way, I'll have you start with some feedback.
Amazing. Well, Catalina, it's great to see you again. Thank you so much for being a part of this competition, first and foremost. We really appreciate your support here at the American Cancer Society. Your voice, I go back to the first time when I heard you, and I still think your sound has that Maggie Rogers vibe to it, which I absolutely love. And your Hozier inspiration definitely came out through that original song. Props to you for performing an original song too. Something I just wish I could ever do. But it's an amazing talent that you have, and I'm just so grateful that you shared it with us tonight and throughout this competition.
Thank you.
Oh, is it my turn? Yeah. Holy crap. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my computer. I don't like this phone stuff. First of all, Christopher, you look amazing in the dark. Like, and that's not like, there's something about just like the spotlight on you with the dark behind you. It's very mysterious, and I'm totally here for it. I love it.
Okay, we're not here to judge me, Barbie. We're here to.
Oh, I know. Hey, if you can't judge yourself, how can you judge anybody else? Moving on. Sorry, they're not ready for it. Kat. So this was actually probably like the strongest I've heard you sing, and not in a negative way. In more of a there was a certain like boisterousness behind your tone that was just a little more present, a little bigger, and I don't know if you know who. I mean, you're very young. So and I'm totally dating myself. I don't know if you know who Concrete Blonde is, but her voice is so powerful. And tonight I actually felt a lot more power. Like, you're very soft, you're very gentle, you're very, you know what I mean? It's this very lovely, soft flowing river of a sound. And tonight I felt a lot more fucking heaviness behind it, and I really appreciated it. It was lovely. And don't worry, my internet just barely chopped out, so I heard most of it. I am not blowing smoke up your butt.
All right, Catalina, you're done. How do you feel? How do you feel playing that one?
Good. It felt just like that video and everything, and getting to do this and getting to like play music and raise money for the American Cancer Society has just been a really unforgettable experience. So I'm really lucky to have made it this far, and thank you guys for putting this together.
Absolutely. Thank you for playing. Thank you for your commitment here every week. We will see you back here at the end when we announce the winner.
All right, bye.
So this is your chance now to go through, go vote for Catalina. You do that if you're on openmic.community. You should see a vote button there. If you're watching on Facebook Live, then you go to open mic. Just go to openmic.community.
Vote. Go back to and then go back to Facebook.
Yeah. It's not that hard. It's just openmic.community. I know we're slowly leaving the .com craze, but .community is not that bad.
I like it.
Openmic.com unity. Do that. So with this, a big part of doing this was sponsors. So a few weeks ago, we had Chicago Peach Tours sponsor one of the shows. And what they did was they gave away 2 tickets to the grand prize, which we're going to find out who wins that tonight. And then they also gave 10% off any activity that you book through them, which as a local Chicago business focused in tourism, they could definitely use some help as well. We did that with Chicago Beer Experience last week. This week we have Nick Roy. Nick Roy from the Magic Penthouse, which I feel like the best way I've been able to describe it is, how do we say what this is? It's a cocktail of formal attire, cocktail event that then you...
A dream. I don't know. It's so cool.
Nick Roy, I'm going to have you come off mute, and maybe you can explain what the Magic Penthouse is a little better than we can.
The Magic Penthouse is a dream. Yes, you said it best. Because you feel like you're in a dream when you're there because it's so far from reality. It's so far from any other magic show on the face of the earth, honestly. Most magic shows you go and you sit down and you watch a show and you clap. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the Magic Penthouse, we wanted to make magic sexy and put magic in the hands of all of the onlookers that are there. And we've done a very good job of that. So it is Chicago's most magical night of the month. We're the number 3 show on TripAdvisor's when shows were a thing.
When shows
Man, it's tough. But we do them monthly. It's 3 hours open bar. Tickets include moderate appetizers all evening. There's 5 magicians. It's basically like it's an experience. Walls open, things happen. We'll have singers or bands, and like by the end of the night, everybody's like, it's this really interesting. Unlike any other experience, there's magic happening, but it's like this cocktail party. People are dancing and singing and having their minds blown. It's like a dream. You said it all.
I wanna go back. Did we really say we're making magic sexy? Was that magic and sexy?
It is, because everyone gets...
He totally said that.
Oh yeah,
he totally said that.
That's why I'm here. You guys are making Zoom calls sexy. Look at all of us. I mean, like, who is doing this? Like, this is a black tie Zoom call. This is sexy. That's why we're here.
All right, so Nick, we have from the Magic Penthouse, you're giving a coupon code for 10% off to anyone who starts booking activities once we're up and running those shows again.
Yeah, we do a lot of, the shows obviously it's basically on pause. Now we also do virtual shows too as well. So if you guys are doing any client entertainment, if you're doing a birthday party, anything we do, like again, we have a team of, generally for those, we'll have 1, 2, or 3 magicians and we can perform for anywhere from 15 minutes to 60 minutes. If it's virtual, it's very, very engaging. Everybody, we've been doing this for a while, so that's something to think about too as well. And also, we do still perform for smaller events now, much fewer than in the past. But
you could do a fundraiser, virtual fundraiser.
I will say, I think part of what made this event that we kind of pushed for a formal championship here was because the Magic Penthouse, when we've gone, it's a very formal event. We dress up. And then you look stunning. We have mannequins behind you because you also do something else, right? We've got magic and custom suits.
Custom everything. Yeah, I've been in the clothing game for probably about 12 years and launching a new, it's called the Nick Roy collection. It's, we're
we're just gonna send them to nickroy.com then.
That's it, Nick. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, magicpenthouse.com. We're gonna send you to nickroy.com. We'll send a follow-up email with this stuff. Check out everything he's doing. And then Nick, we've got 2 tickets from you going to the grand prize winner tonight as well. So thank you very much for that.
Oh yeah. I also have a landscaping business. I also do car detailing. So just call me for whatever you guys need. nickroy.com. Magic Penthouse here for you.
Nick,
Thank you.
that was awesome. Thank you for being here.
I love it, Joe. Happy to support.
So Magic Penthouse, one of the sponsors for this whole event. Thank you for them for being a part of this. And I want to get into we have our second performer. That we have someone else who signed up, has been here every week, and I want to take you guys now a little bit through the journey of Nick Runkle.
How would you describe your style of music?
That's a good question. Purposefully on accident. I mean, I kind of like, I started like my first song with the little riff that I play, Carry On, is I wanted to do something with my fingers. I don't know any of the notes. I could tell you the notes at this point now, 20 years later, because I could count on the frets and tell you like, okay, that's a C, but at the time, whatever sounds good and what fits the mood of the words I want to put into it. Ta-da! Happy accident.
Yeah.
Don't let this go. Just say you know we can free ourselves from all these chains, and now we're free to know way to go. Just knock and the door will open to you.
I mean, there's I know that at times my songs do reach people, because in the end, I said this to Chris once. I said, Plato was just a guy. He was human. He had human experiences. He had human emotions. I'm just a guy. I have human experiences. I have human emotions. I'm writing them down as honestly as I can and expressing them as simply as I can. And people have had those experiences, so they can tie in with my songs.
And I can't pretend life is beautiful to me. Please hold out your hand. I'm grasping in the dark for it.
I still think my favorite artist of all time would be Ben Harper.
Okay.
Because he has his like acoustic set that he does sometimes, at least he used to. He'd do like an acoustic set after the show. It's just really quiet. The whole crowd just listens, and like it's nice to see someone with an acoustic guitar playing and people listening.
In the morning when I wake up, before I have my first cup of coffee,
To share with what we have with the people who need the help, and that's what this is about. It's about transferring power to people who are powerless at times, especially at a powerless time in their lives.
baby, all the other things we do. You might say that this is wrong, but baby, it is just a song. It doesn't mean that I don't love you.
Someone consistently can put up with me, so that's already a good start. She's a survivor for cancer. That's a number 2. And number 3, I mean, look at her. She just looks so happy.
She does. I feel like I want to be friends with her just from that photo.
You want me to die for you, but I say I'm alive for you. You want me to act like you care. Think that if you listen now, somewhere I could show you how. All I could tell you is that I care.
I feel like Catalina's like a step away from that, like literally. She's
Her
so
voice.
good. Stevie Nicks with like a special twist.
Yeah.
Like it's not Stevie Nicks all over again. It's its own thing, but there's so much reminiscence from it that it's like, wow.
Sun will come out again tomorrow. So walk with me and dry your eyes. It's not what grab my hand and hold on tight.
And then Joe described it as like biscuits and gravy.
Oh yeah.
I rethought his original question on the first week. He asked, you know, what do you want this to be? And I redefined it to my wife, and I said, it's not that I want to be Billy Joel. I want to be like the alcoholic microphone that he sings into, that everyone has an idea what that is and can conceptualize it, but that doesn't mean they've experienced it.
Right.
I don't necessarily want to be known by everyone, but known by some people and known well enough that you can imagine what my music is.
Here to play an original song called the Good Night Mom Song. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Nick Runkle.
Hey everybody, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to have made it this far. I'm really proud of Catalina, and I know she's going to go as far as she wants. I want to thank all my fans and friends and all the performers. I want to thank Joe and Ashley. I want to thank the American Cancer Society, and I'm glad to play this song. It's Mom's Song. Good night, Mom's Song. Thinking back to days gone by when I was a child, no memories seem clearer now than those I had at night. Lying awake in my room, waiting for your call. Your voice would reach me there, it got me through it all. Good night, my darling pumpkin, have the sweetest dreams. Sleep tight, I'll see you in the morning. Time's gone by and I'm not there to be with you at night, but my memories, they stick with me and make me feel alright. So now when I lay down, prepare myself for bed, I close my eyes and picture you, I hear you in my head. Good night, my darling pumpkin, have the sweetest dreams. Sleep tight, I'll see you in the morning. When I dream about my future, what I'm going to be, it's not clear what will come. There's one thing I'll take with me. Every night as I lay down, prepare to end my day, I'll call to my sweet child, across the rooms I'll say, good night, my darling pumpkin, have the sweetest dreams. Sleep tight, I'll see you in the morning. Thank you.
Like
There's-
a lullaby.
There's a thing about just that journey, just getting to see your kind of like the journey before you played and seeing the progression and playing every week, and it brings it together to be able to watch you, to hear you play live, that it's still something even through digital. Nick, I'm so happy you're here and a part of this.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
And all your lyrics and your songs that you write yourself, and how you can put meaning behind words so easily, which a lot of people can't do. And then, it allows people to hear your music and be able to have those feelings and connect with it. So I love your music.
Barbie, let's get started with you.
Joseph, that was adorable. What you just said. It was very cute. With my crap on? Yeah, my crap's on. Sorry. I don't do well with the internet. Nick, I think we've talked about it. We've touched on it a couple times. Tonight maybe was a good culmination of what I've mentioned before. I think there is something very earnest and very pure about how you choose to present things lyrically. Like the music can offer whatever storyscape it wants to, but what you write it's got this, it's humble and it's kind. And I think there's something very joyous behind it. And like, I'm a big family person. So like you singing a lullaby to your mom who's saying lullabies to you is basically this beautiful, 360 of emotion. You are very talented as a composer. And I don't know, I get so emotional. But it's been a joy. It's been a joy because you write so proficiently. And there's so much there without saying very much. And I think that is just worth acknowledging. Thank you. I'm emotional.
Chris.
Nick, I definitely agree with everything that Barbie just said about your purity and your kindness in your music. I even think the last time I was here, and I would add on to that your vulnerability. That is something very special that you have shared on this competition. And I hope it's been as cathartic for you as it has been most likely for the viewers. A little personal tidbit about me. I lost my mom to cancer when I was 11 years old, which is why I'm here, which is why I have been involved with the American Cancer Society for 11 years. And so when you sing a song called Mom Song, it definitely, it touched me, and it touches a lot of people who unfortunately go through very similar circumstances. So I appreciate you sharing your vulnerability, your truth through your lyrics, and just that kindness with all of us, because we need some of that in the world right now. So thank you for being here and for sharing your music.
I mean, touching on anything regarding your emotions towards your mom in this competition is gonna get us, Nick. And what Chris said, just to just go off of that, of just showing your vulnerability and being there, and you can feel it. So thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
So that is our show so far. That we have both performers who have been competing, who have now finished their songs. It is the last opportunity to vote. And as we've talked about, a big part of getting this set up, a big part of doing this has been for my mom. That when we found out she was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, I didn't know how to react. This hasn't hit me before. It's my first time dealing with a lot of this. And I was excited to have my mom as a part of this tonight, but she was not able to after having some complications last week that led into this week, that she actually had to have surgery done and was not able to make it. But she did send over this video to share with everyone.
Hi, everyone. This is Anna Martin, Joe's mom. I'm sorry I'm unable to be with you this evening for the final show, but unfortunately, I'm in the hospital. I had a procedure done today, and they are keeping me overnight to observe me. And hopefully I'll get to go home tomorrow. I wanted to thank you all for being with Joe and Ashley during this open mic. I wanted to thank them, first of all, for all their hard work they put into making this possible, and for donating this program for others to use and to raise money for their individual fundraisers. It's just such a great idea, and a lot of hard work they put into it, and I love them both for everything they've done. I'd like to thank all the judges. You guys have been great and funny and amazing and knowledgeable. And baby Barbie, I love you. I'd like to thank all the contestants for all their hard work. They all did amazing jobs. It was just so much fun to watch every week and watch everybody be so original and creative. I want to thank you all for that. I want to thank all the people who watched, and all their votes and all their donations and all the money they raised. I know it wasn't the $20,000 that everybody was looking for, but I always told my kids to dream big. So Joe and Ashley, they dreamt big. And like he said, you never know until it's over. So maybe by some miracle, there's a big donation. But anyway, we are very happy with the amount that we received from everybody. So thank you for that. Thank you for the bottom of my heart for caring and supporting the American Cancer Society. They are wonderful, and we need all the help we can get when we have cancer. So thank you all. Love you. Enjoy the evening. Bye.
So that's my mom. That's who we created this for. As she's going through all this, that a big part of it was to give her something that she could watch on her way to and from treatment. And one of the things she touched on there was that idea when she talked about this dreaming big. And it is something that my entire life, I think, has always been there. That from when my parents were younger and starting a business to what it's always been, she's always pushed me. My parents have always pushed me to dream big and to keep dreaming bigger, even once we dream big. And speaking of dreams, so my mother had actually sent me a text message when we started off this competition. So it was back in May she was diagnosed. Shortly after that is when Ashley and I started putting some work together. And so the one day, all of a sudden, she sends me this text message and says that she had a dream. I texted, and my response was, yeah, all right. But Mom, we dreamt really big, and something happened.
Good evening, it's Ryan Seacrest here. Hello to the Chicago musicians competing in the Open Mic Challenge. I wanted to send a special shout out to Joe Martin's mother, Anna, to stay strong in her journey. Incredible things can happen when we dream and share those dreams with others. Good luck and have a great night.
Hi, Mom. For you, 'cause I'm so proud of you. Let me tell you what I'm about to do. Hey mama, you know I love you so. I'll never let you go. Wrote this song just so you know where you go. I wanna tell this whole world about a friend of mine, this little light of mine, and I'm finna let it shine. I'm finna take y'all back to the better time. I'm finna talk about my mama if you all don't mind. I was 3 years old when I moved to the Shire late December. Harsh winter gave me a cold. Fixed me up something that was good for my soul. Famous homemade chicken soup, can I have another bowl? Work late nights just to keep on the lights. Mommy got me training wheels so I can keep on my butt. You would give me anything in this world. Michael Jackson leather and a butt, but didn't get me a girl. And he never put no man over me. And I love you for that, mommy. Can't you see? 7 years old, brought you a tears in your eye. 'Cause I'm telling you lies that we started to cry as we knelt on the kitchen floor. I said, mommy, I'm gonna love you, you don't hurt no more. And when I'm older, you ain't gotta work no more. And I'm gonna get you that mansion that we couldn't afford. So you're unbreakable, unmistakable, highly capable, lady that's making Luke a living legend. You just like it what heaven do. Send us an angel, and I thank you, mama. I wanna scream so loud for you. 'Cause I'm so proud of you. I'll tell you what I'm about to do. Hey, mama, you know I love you so. I'll never let you go. This song just so you know where you go. I was dumb, mama said. Life is like a box of chocolates. My mama told me go to school and get your doctorate. Something to fall back on, you could profit with. But still supported me when I did the opposite. Now I feel like there's things I gotta get, things I gotta do just to prove to you he was getting through. Can the choir please give me a verse of you are so beautiful to me? Mommy, can't you see? You're like a book of poetry. Maya Angelou, Nikki Giovanni, turn one page and there's my mommy. Come on, mommy, just dance with me. Let the whole world see when you dance with feet. Now when I say hey, y'all say mama. Now everybody answer me. Hey, mama. I wanna start off with you. 'Cause I'm so proud of you. Here's what I'm about to do. Hey, mama, you know I love you so. Never let you go. This song just so you know. Hey, mama, I promise you, mama. I wanna spend this all off with you. 'Cause I'm so proud of you. We're so proud of you, mama. Mama, mama, 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 mama.
Good job, Joe.
Thank you, everybody. So getting that video absolutely blew my mind. Mom, I hope you were surprised watching this. And as we go through and tally up the votes, Ashley, I'd love to turn over to you to say something.
Okay.
And I will let you take the floor for our artists, our judges, everyone, please.
Sure. Yeah, thanks to everyone who is involved in this whole thing. Definitely thank you to the performers, Kat and Nick. You guys are amazing. Kat, I mean, I loved our chat last week. So I'm really excited for you, and you're obviously my dad's favorite as well. I spilled that, so you automatically win my heart. Nick, I loved our chat as well, learning about your wife's cancer journey and what it takes to be a caretaker and just a caregiver, and just everything. The way that the way you say things and how you can communicate your emotions and put it into music and really open up feelings in other people. It's awesome. And just thank you both for everything. And Chris, Barbie, been with us since the beginning. I love you. I loved, Anna, Joe's mom. I know you might not be watching this now, but you'll watch it later. And I love you. And Joe and I pray for you, and we think about you all the time. So, yeah. So judge feedback.
Not for me. Just final
Oh,
thoughts.
I was going to say, Joe, I'm ready to rip you to shreds for making me emotional like that. But, what a very touching tribute, Joe. That was wonderful. And like you guys just said to Nick and Catalina, thank you both for sharing your talent with this platform, with the American Cancer Society, with all the viewers. It's really been a joy to be a part of this program, and we're just so grateful to, have you two being a part of a very innovative, fun new program like this. So thanks for all your time, efforts, talent. Can't wait to see where you guys go after this.
Thank you. All right, Barbie.
Thank you.
Barbie, final thoughts on your side? No, we're gonna get.
I can't. I'm sorry. This has been really lovely and really wonderful. And you got Ryan Seacrest somehow. I mean, that is a thing. Now I'm 1 degree away from Ryan Seacrest. So, I mean, I guess that's something to take away. I love you. And I love what we're doing here. And I'm so sorry. Fudge crackers.
All right, Barbie, thank you.
I love you. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
I need more champagne or less champagne. I don't know. I'm so confused.
So Ashley said it best. Just thank you. That's all we can say. And with the contest, with it needed to go down week after week, we are going to make the final call for votes at this point. All votes have been cast. And we have our winner. So, that's the winner.
Drum roll.
Nicholas Runkle. Nicholas Runkle, congratulations on winning the Open Mic Challenge. You've been fantastic. Your dedication, you've been out there. We see you push this and promote it, getting the ACS name out there further, getting this initiative out there further. Just thank you for doing that. And Nick, we'll take a congratulatory speech here. So what do you got to say?
I mean, the very first thing I have to say is thank you for putting this together. This has been a phenomenal experience, I'm sure, for everyone involved, not just the performers, not just the judges, but the people out there watching, especially in light of the way things are right now. It's just so inspiring to be a part of something so meaningful. I want to thank Catalina. I am just in awe of your talent. I feel like if I could sing like you and play and write like you, I could take over the world. So you do that instead, okay? I want to thank Jeremy Round especially for pointing me out on LinkedIn to this whole thing in the first place. So Jeremy, I hope this song had something for you too tonight. I love you, brother.
Catalina, any words for Nick here?
Yeah, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. You deserve it, and I love all of your music and have seen you posting about it, and I'm just so happy for you, and so much congratulations to you. So awesome job.
Catalina, thank you again for being here. Definitely at least 4 new fans for both of you.
Well, and Joe, I would be remiss if I didn't mention it, and maybe Ashley, you've mentioned this on past programs, but I think as the top 2 contenders of the show, you both should go on to be ambassadors for our Real Men Wear Pink and Power of Pink campaigns. We would love for you to be faces of those campaigns and continue sharing your talents with the American Cancer Society. I mean, this was just an awesome program, and it's been wonderful to watch you both. So thanks again.
And now we've got Seacrest. Like, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Who knows?
All right, I think everyone, I think that does it. Just from the bottom of our hearts, from my mom, from the whole family, just this has been incredible, and it worked. She loved
loves it. We talk to her after every show. She has her favorites. She's had upsets. She's had
voting.
she's had surprises. She followed this like it was American Idol. She really liked it, and it meant a lot to her. So thank you.
Yes, thank you all for being a part of this dream and making it real. So
this is so wonderful, everybody.
Thank you, Joe, for putting this together.
Yeah. Hey, how long are donations going to be open?
What was that?
How long are donations going to be open?
We're going to keep donations up through the end of the month.
Great.
Until
Great.
August, even if you're not voting, people can go through, donate on the GoFundMe, and you'll be able to watch all of the past episodes and everything on the site at openmic.community as well. So this lives on, I feel.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll get there. All right, everyone. Thank you very much.
Congrats, Nick!
Congratulations, Nick! Congratulations, buddy!